We are live. Hey people, how you doing? It is Tuesday late afternoon. Hope you're all doing well. It's a bit cold out. I think we're in for some nasty weather later on. But right now it's not so bad. Just very tiny snowflakes. I think freezing rain is expected in the forecast for tomorrow. I think we'll be okay for this stream though. So who we got in the chat? I see Advisorit. Hello. Yes, the Tuesday is going well. Hello, Inspired. You lost 3 kilograms in 20 days. Okay. Is that good or bad? I'm not sure. Hey, Susie. Good afternoon. All right. No worries, Susie. Enjoy. And Colleen, hello there. It's good to see you. And Anna V. John Burke, hello. And Harjot, hello. Vivian Johnson, good afternoon. Hello, Alan K. How you doing? Hey, Brad Palmer. Good late afternoon, early evening, or soon will be anyway. And Marie Palmer, both the Palmers. I like to walk, hello. Craig O'Connor, how you doing? Hey, Cheesy Rider, what's up? Hello, Dan. Hey, Mark Lang, Joe Smith. Hello, Mahin Mohammed, good to see you. How you doing? Ali Walks, good afternoon. Michael Wynn, Funny Dog is here. Steph Curry. John G. Sirowick, wind chill minus 3.5. Yeah, it feels like it. I can tell. Hey, Andrew Martin, how you doing? Kathleen Das is here as well. And Darlene Labadie, hello. So yeah, it's a bit crisp out here. It's on the plus side temperature-wise, but it feels like on the negative side. So I'm gonna make my way west into downtown. That's looking east though, along Adelaide Street. And boom, you can see the financial district off in that direction. Hey, Kelvy, how you doing? Good afternoon. I'm wondering if a lot of people today, since yesterday was a holiday, work from home today because today would be like their Monday instead of coming into the office. Normally a Tuesday would be a busy day for people coming into the office, but maybe not this Tuesday. I think the holiday kind of altered things a bit. I'm not sure where I'm going to end up on this stream. I think I do want to end up near a Dollarama store. That's all I know. I want to stop at a Dollarama before I go home. Let's look south down Jarvis Street. Hey, XPB Zones, how you doing?
No, obviously, because it made no sense.
There's St. James Park across the way. Taking us shopping. I think Dollarama would be a dead zone for cell phone signals. It saps the very soul from your body when you walk into a Dollarama, so I'm sure it would sap the reception from my cell phone as well. Did I finish my root beer? Not quite. Almost. I might have to pick up another bottle. Have I tried Dollar Tree? I never have, you know. Never have. I guess simply because I don't really see any around the immediate downtown area. Are there any really close by? If there are, I might try one. Otherwise, I just tend to default to Dollarama. Like the black building. St. James Cathedral. Hey, Shababalam is here. Hello.
They were late.
Yeah, I never make it out there. I think there's one on at the end of Little India. There might be one there, and there's a Dollarama just right up the street from it. On Coxwell, I think. I think there might be one there. That might be the closest one to downtown. Church Street. Yeah, I guess that is the closest one then, Funny Dog. And I keep thinking I should go in there, and I never do. Because I do find myself walking past there sometimes, recording a video or a stream. Hey, Pamela. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Hey, Fat Tony. What's up?
Really weird night.
Well, at least it's cloudy enough that the sun isn't glaring straight into our eyes right now. Normally at this time that's what would be happening. I was kind of a bit concerned actually. I was like, oh no, I'm going to be walking west into the sun. Well, not a problem right now. Try it, I'll like it. think I remember that commercial. Here's Victoria Street. Well, somebody's not having a good day over there. We're making our way west along Adelaide Street East, but soon we'll be crossing Yonge onto Adelaide Street West. Anna V, that's awesome. Hello, I'm glad you're enjoying the stream, little one. Here is Yonge Street. And surprise, surprise, I see construction. I see them digging up the road. That's something you never see here. Digging up the street in Toronto. We should take a picture. We'll never see that again. I'm not sure if Johnny was planning to stream today. He did stream yesterday, so today might be a non-stream day for him. Honk some more. Yeah, there you go. One more time for good measure. Come on, no? I think somebody was blocking the intersection there. Well, it's fairly busy. It seems sufficiently rush hour-ish, I would say. Peter Hewlett, I think Toronto might get more of a freezing rain event. There might be some snow mixed in there, but I don't think we're expecting big accumulations of snow or anything like that. Not that I'm aware of, anyway. Vivian Johnson, $13.99. Can buy a horn so we can join in. That sounds like an awesome idea, you know. I could just have the most sarcastic looking expression on my face and just start blowing my horn towards the horn blower, just staring at them the whole time. Thank you very much, Vivian, for the awesome super chat. Appreciate all the support. Here's the Bay Adelaide Centre. That's right, the one that you're not supposed to record. No pictures of the Bay Adelaide Centre, people. I know that's an old joke now, but I just have to make fun of that situation every time. So I think I'm going to head south here along Bay Street. And we'll cut through part of the South Core. I'm sure we're going to hear more honking down there. I could probably use that horn very soon, actually. There's Old City Hall.
Yeah. So like.
Hey, John O'Meara, how you doing? Hey, JK. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I mean, it's a bit chilly, but not too bad. Find an app. I need a super duper speaker, Bluetooth speaker attached to my, or synced to my phone. Get one of those big ass ones that people walk around with and they're blasting their cheesy music. Oh, here's a intersection blocker. This is prime rush hour right here. This is, you don't get much more rush hour than this. Alley walks. Why can't I record that building? Because security told me one time that I wasn't allowed to record the building. They actually came out and told me that when I was recording a video. No pictures allowed or video allowed of the Bay Adelaide Centre. Why can't I say that? Bay Adelaide Centre. There's something I enjoy about walking around in the financial district at rush hour, because I know that I don't have to be rushing to go anywhere, unlike everyone else. I can just stroll along at my leisure, and everyone else is rushing to get to their GO trains or whatever. Broke the rules. That's what I do. That's what I do. Yeah, but you know, I wasn't on private property. I was standing on the sidewalk. Well, first I was in the courtyard, but then I moved onto the sidewalk. And she told me I could not take pictures of the buildings from the sidewalk. And I was like, that's complete bullshit. The sidewalk is not part of your property. Anyone can take a picture of a building from any sidewalk in the city. That's a public sidewalk. Hello, Doris. How you doing? Hey, Melissa's here. All right. How you doing, sis? Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm looking forward to your visit, Melissa. And the weather will hopefully be nice then. Adelaide Centre. I don't know. I got the Bay Adelaide Centre in my head. Toronto Dominion Centre is what I'm trying to say. First Canadian Place. Commerce Court. Doris, yes, cleanliness is debatable, but beautiful, certainly in some areas, I would agree. It is beautiful in many areas. It is clean in some areas, but not so clean in other areas. Downtown tends to be clean because they put extra effort into keeping downtown clean. In terms of litter, anyway. As I said before, you don't want to be touching the sidewalks because they might look clean, but they are not. They are not clean. I've seen people doing too many disgusting things on the sidewalks to ever think that they're clean. Hey, Clayton Crawford's in the house. How you doing? And Gertish, if I didn't say hello to you, hello. You know, I kind of had a feeling you might catch my stream today, Melissa, since I'm starting it at a time when I thought you might be available, you know, to watch. It just did cross my mind, strangely enough, and now here you are. Alright, I'll have to remember that this is a good time for my sister to watch my streams. I usually tend to do them a bit later than this. Lately, anyway. And before, I would do them earlier than this, on weekdays sometimes. It's the walrus. There is the walrus. Goo goo gajoob. I'm just gonna sing corny Beatles renditions over top of the music that's coming out of the walrus. Or I'll just move over here to get away from the speaker. I'm going to robotics at 4:30. Yeah, my cousin Eli made the Nationals. Is that it, Melissa? The Nationals robotics competition. My cousin Eli does robotics. He makes robots. Or my cousin. What am I saying, cousin? My nephew. I got cousin on the brain now because the last couple streams, some of my cousins dropped in to say hello. Tammy, Melissa, Tammy from BC was watching my stream a couple streams ago. And Justin dropped in on another one. The provincials, alright. Well, that's still awesome though. I bet you the nationals will be next. Yeah, I guess the family all across the country is starting to clue into the fact that I am a YouTuber now. The world's in Texas. Wow, that would be amazing, right? Alright, so we're heading south on Bay. Just going to cross Front Street. Oh, I missed the light though. Maybe I will just cross over here. Hey, James McDonald. Hey, Joe Smith, hello. There's Union Station. So this coming weekend, Megan is coming into town, so I'll be meeting her at Union again. It's like a familiar ritual now to pick up Megan at Union Station. Where's my horn? I need my Bluetooth horn. I can out-horn anyone with my portable Bluetooth horn. My home away from home. I know, I'm so intimately familiar with Union Station now. When I hear people talking about getting lost or not knowing where anything is, I'm like, come on, it's so easy. You just go, you know, right for 50 feet, then turn left and turn right, then go up the stairs and then go around the corner, and there you go. Run, 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 you're gonna miss the GO train. Run, 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 run. Hey, Dan Harmsen, how you doing? This new office tower is starting to make some good progress. Eventually it's going to be taller than that one over there. It's going to look just like it, but it's going to be a bit taller. So that's what's going up here. Alright, let's check out the situation in the South Core. See what kind of lovely traffic situation is. My gimbal doesn't know which way it wants to go. Hey, Valerie Rogers, hello. And Scott Briggs, good day. And Wayne Wright, would Johnny and I ever do a weekend live slumber party? Will there be snacks and pizza and root beer? If there's snacks and pizza and root beer, I would be up for that. Hey, Robert Brum, hello. Hey, we crossed over the 200 concurrent viewer mark. welcome everyone. Anyone new to the chat? By all means, if you're enjoying the walk, hit the subscribe button and come and say hello in the chat. Windy here, yeah. All right, Susie. Oh, John O'Meara, yeah, I remember that. Seems like it's from like another reality or something. Yeah, that's when I got my second dose at the Scotiabank Arena. Hey, Carl Roth, good evening. Got lots of cars blocking the crosswalk here. Or not completely blocking it, but they're not really where they should be. Like, these cars should not be in the middle of the intersection. New York Trailways. That's definitely heading across the border. The bus terminal is just right over there. See, it's these people who don't know how to drive who are causing lots of the congestion, making it worse for everybody than it already is. Hey, Nancy Mattis, hello, welcome. What are they honking at? Just like, I'm just gonna blow my horn as I drive along. I just feel like honking my horn today. There's a Dollarama in the South Core. That's good to know, yeah. Although I don't think I'll be ending the stream around here. Probably somewhere along Yonge Street. Hey, Justin Morrison, hello. More cars blocking the intersection, potentially. We'll see. Well, yeah, the light turns green and all the cars are sitting here. All these people now have to walk in between the cars. This is what happens. Good evening, Kevin Hawthorne. Get out of the intersection! Get out of there! Hey! Hey, I'm driving here! This is a nightmare. It's makes me so glad I don't drive in the city. Nice job, pal. I'm walking on top of the curb. Sometimes I pretend I'm walking on one of those steel girders on a skyscraper construction site, and I'm like 50 stories above the ground. I'm like, I could do this. I'm totally walking along this girder here, no problem whatsoever. Would the fact that I was 50 stories up change anything? Well, maybe. How strong is the wind? If it was calm, I think I could do it. If it was windy, I don't know if I'd want to try. Thanks, Nancy. Well, we're used to New Yorkers here in Toronto, right? There's a lot of people from New York who come to the city, mainly from Western New York. So you see tons of New York license plates, lots of people from Buffalo and other parts of Western New York. People from Rochester, even people from Syracuse. Although those people don't have the classic New York City accent, though. They have a whole different accent. The Buffalo accent is not like a New York City accent. But yes, thank you very much, Nancy, for the super chat. Appreciate it very much. Forget about it. Yeah, this is a good restaurant for people who like steak. I think it's a steakhouse in the old Harbor Commission building. Toronto Port Authority. We're heading to the Port Authority. No, not the bus terminal. The Toronto Port Authority. Not sure what this car is doing. Not sure. Maybe just some sort of fire alarm. Maybe someone called 911. I guess those cars up there might have been involved in something. Maybe that's why that car is sitting there on the sidewalk. Maybe they had a minor fender bender. Doesn't look like it's anything serious. The person was just sitting in their car, looking quite relaxed. That would be hilarious, Vivian. I'm just taking a shortcut through your car, don't mind me. Just like when Ferris Bueller took a shortcut through somebody's house in order to beat his parents back home. Smells delicious. Isn't that what he said when he ran through the house? Commenting on their cooking. Looks like the new park over here is getting close to completion. That's called Love Park. I always carry a bag around with me, Susie. You should know that. See, look at. I have a light to go here, but you think these people give a crap? Whoa, buddy. This is a crosswalk. Jesus. Crosswalk with a green light, and he's just like driving like I don't exist. Of course, he's in a pickup truck. Pickup truck drivers tend to be of a different breed. No offense to any pickup truck drivers in the chat. I think this parking garage is getting close to the end of its life. It's going to be torn down. And some new, or at least one new tower is going to go. I still see cars in there, so it's still in use for now. I did a walk through there one time in one of my videos, just to get it on on the channel before it was torn down. It smelled like pee. The whole place smelled like pee. Nancy Mattis, $2. See my New York City funny dollar and coffee impression. Are you talking about coffee talk? It's time for coffee talk. I'm not sure if that's what you're referring to, Nancy. But thank you for the $2 in any case. Hey, Cindy Randall, hello. Hey, Rain Oneful, $1 super chat. Thank you very much, Rain Oneful, for your support. Very much appreciated. Jerry Seinfeld peed in the garage. And so did George. It's not my fault. I have uromycetitis. It's very dangerous. You can't hold it in. Hey, Fakey Fake, hello. Alright, let's get out from under the gardener. Expect delays, yeah, that's nothing new. It wasn't pleasant. Were you driving? That's probably why. Right. Hey, Sterling Campbell, my old buddy from North Bay, now in Cornwall. $3 super sticker. Thank you very much, Sterling. Glad you're able to catch the stream. Hope all is well with you. If it's going to be a hot summer, I'm ready. I got my AC just sitting there resting for now. It's going to be all ready to go when the time comes. I always take my AC out of the window in the fall. Some people leave theirs in the window all year round, and I think that can't be good for the air conditioner, you know. It must shorten its lifespan. I've had the same air conditioner since 2009, I think, or even earlier than that. 2008, I think, is when I got it. It's still working. So we're in the South Core right now. Anyone just joining the chat or the stream? Walking around downtown during rush hour. We went through the financial district and it was pretty busy. Now we're in the South Core, and I just saw another super chat roll in. Nancy Mattis, $10. My goodness. I told my Dada, no coffee for the dog. And what she do? Now I got a dumb Dada and a dead dog and no coffee. Did I do that right, Nancy? Thank you very much for the generous super chat. Sterling with the $10 super chat. Wow-wee. Hey, Sterling, thank you. I need to go, but please get yourself some soda. North Bay rules. Thank you. Wow, Sterling. Very much appreciated, man. I'll definitely get some soda because we're from New York, and that's what they call it there. They call it soda. Well, have a great rest of your day, Sterling. Catch the replay later. You'll see what other adventures I get up to. Let's head over to Spadina. Not Spadina, Spadina. Lower Spadina, to be exact. Call it soda pop. See, that's the most sensible thing. For those who are arguing, is it soda or is it pop? It's both. It's soda pop. Come on. Who cares if you shorten it to one or the other? It's soda pop either way. Unless you live in the southern US and you call it Coke, then you're just dead wrong. Smarten up. It's not Coke. Everything isn't Coke. Orange Crush is not Coke. Root beer is not Coke. Sprite is not Coke. It doesn't work. It makes no sense. Stop it right now. Hey, Ari, Naku, how you doing? Leo, yeah, this used to be a big rail yard. Yep. All this area was industrial, railways and warehouses and soot and grit, and not a very pleasant place to be unless you worked here. Even then, I'm sure you didn't enjoy it. So there's the financial district. There's the aquarium, Ripley's Aquarium. And here's the star attraction of the neighborhood here. Roundhouse Park over here. Try Kool-Aid. I used to drink Kool-Aid. I enjoyed it. Go for a soda. That song is kind of cheesy, but I don't know. If you grew up at that time, I guess it might have a bit of nostalgia that warms your heart when you hear it. I was never a big Kim Mitchell fan. I liked him better in his band before he went solo. I thought the music then was a lot better than his solo stuff, but whatever. That's just me. In England you say pop. Huh. I thought you called it fizzy drink. Is that a thing also? Fizzy drink? It tastes like toothpaste. Some brands do, you know. There are a few brands that I don't buy because it does have that. I find that the President's Choice root beer kind of has that toothpaste taste to me anyway, so I don't ever buy that one. Dr. Pepper. I used to love Dr. Pepper when I was around 10 years old. But then I stopped liking it. I don't know why. But that was all I bought. Me and my friends used to go and buy Dr. Pepper, and we'd enjoy our Dr. Peppers while we ate a bag of salt and vinegar chips. That cost like 35 cents for a small bag of salt and vinegar chips. I'm dating myself. Hey, Lizzo's here. Hello, Lizzo. How you doing? Fellow live streamer out and about with yours truly, Lizzo. Yes, that's correct. Yes, Max Webster was the name of Kim Mitchell's band. And they were actually really good. They had almost a progressive rock sound to them a bit. I think they did a tour with Rush at one time. The 70s was their heyday. It's by the 80s, Kim Mitchell went out on his own. And then he got that weird haircut. He got the skullet haircut, where you're kind of bald on top, but you have the mullet in the back. That's what you call a skullet. Maybe that's why I couldn't get into his music then. The skullet was just too much. How can I like this guy's music? He has a skullet. Hey, Nancy Mattis, another $2. My goodness, Lost Girl cast loves the TV show Seinfeld. As do I. Thank you once again, Nancy. I think I mentioned already, but Megan and I are currently watching Seinfeld right from the beginning. She'd never seen the show. Megan had never watched Seinfeld. She had seen a couple random episodes here and there, but that's it. She didn't really know anything about the show other than some brief glimpses. So now we're on season 3, almost season 4 now. And she likes it. She likes it a lot. Not as much as The Office, though. I showed her The Office, and she loved that one, like, to death. I think that might be her favorite show of all time, but she is enjoying Seinfeld. Here is the Sky Dome. Pay no attention to the sign right there. It's the Sky Dome forever. Don't tell Hayden I said that, Melissa. Maybe he prefers to call it the Sky Dome too. Dan, yeah, there's lots of good songs they did. I thought there was like a squirrel in that tree above my head. I heard rustling. Hey, Mike Netta, how's it going? What sign? Let's just pretend that sign is not on the side of the Sky Dome. That's what we'll do. What sign? There's no sign there. It doesn't say anything. Curb Your Enthusiasm, that's awesome. Well, yeah, we watched that already. I already watched that entire show with Megan right up to the last season, so we're kind of hoping another season will come out. Do we know if there is going to be another season of Curb? I haven't heard anything. Nancy Mattis. I'm glad to hear it, Nancy. And thank you again for another $2. Alright, we're coming up to Lower Spadina. So I'm going to walk north along Lower and Spadina. Lower Spadina and Spadina. You know what I'm trying to say. Third Rock from the Sun. That was an awesome show too. That's a funny show. It's still funny. It holds up. Married with Children, yes. Love and marriage, love and marriage. Go together like a horse and carriage. This I tell ya, brother. You can't have one without the other. And I found Lower Spadina. Let's head north. So that's looking into the city place. Unknown. This is definitely live. That's how I can answer you immediately. This is not Memorex. It is live. Hey, fakey fake, $5. How is it still daylight here? Well, I guess our slightly more northerly latitude extends the daylight a bit longer than in New York City. The days tend to extend a bit longer the further north you go. That's why up in the Arctic they have the midnight sun sometimes. Thank you very much for the $5. Fakey fake. Who can you call? Write a strongly worded letter to the universe, or at least to the solar system. And it looks darker in real life than it does on the screen. What I see on my phone is not the same as what I see out here in real life. It's a bit darker than it looks. There is the well. Huge development, nearing completion. It's going to be a big shopping mall at the base of this. Got like office tower, a bunch of residential towers. Hey, Larry Trons, $2. Where is Scotia Arena? Thank you for the $2, Larry. We walked past it a while ago, actually. It's on Bay Street at Lakeshore Boulevard. So if you watch the replay afterwards, you'll see me walk right past the Scotia Arena. There will be all kinds of traffic there clogging the intersection. So it's over in that direction, basically. Wing Zero was born in 1985. That was a good year. That was the year Back to the Future came out. Yeah, it's getting dark enough now that all the buildings are starting to light up. So if we were here about an hour ago, this stretch of Spadina would have been complete gridlock. It's still busy, but it would have just been traffic chaos about an hour ago. Yeah, I was hoping a train would come by. Oh, I think I hear one. I hear the distant sound of a ding, ding, ding. There it is. That's the Up Express. So that's heading into Union Station. That comes from the airport. It's the express train that runs between Pearson Airport and Union Station. And they just put out a press release today, Metrolinx, saying that the Up Express is returning to its 15-minute schedule all day 15-minute schedule. So that's going to be very handy to a lot of people. It was on a 30-minute schedule for like forever over the course of the pandemic, and due to some other problems, but everything is fixed now, and 15 minutes is all you have to wait for your train to the airport or to Union. Hey, thanks at Visit. Glad you're enjoying. We've got some Muzak here. That's right, Scott. And the trip from Union to the airport is only 25 minutes, so it's pretty quick. It makes 2 stops, very short stops. At Bloor and then at Weston. So definitely faster than you could get there by TTC. And if traffic was non-existent, you might get there faster in a car, but if there's any sort of traffic, probably not. Yeah, there's a Dollarama up here, but it's too soon for me to go. Probably going to stream for another hour or so. I'm still not sure where I'm going to end up. Hey, Alan K, $5 super sticker. Thank you very much, Alan, for your support. I hope you're enjoying the Tuesday walkabout. I am. I'm having a good time walking around today. I always enjoy my streams, but sometimes I have a bit more of a spring in my step. And today seems to be one of those days. There's one of the last remaining gas stations downtown, and that one too, right across the street from one another. I don't know how long they're going to last. There's the well from the other side. I'm just fascinated by this development. I really can't wait until it opens, until the shopping concourse opens. Not that I'm going to do a lot of shopping, but it just looks really interesting from an architectural standpoint. I think it would be really neat to walk through and of course make a video. Do I track my daily steps? Smitty, yeah, sometimes I do. I usually try to get in at least 15,000 steps in a day, which I most often do if I'm recording any video. And I often hit 25,000. And the odd time I might hit 30,000. GS, $5 super chat, super supper search sticker. Thank you very much, GS. I appreciate your awesome support. Yeah, 10K is definitely good. That's a lot of steps in a day. We're at King and Spadina. Anyone just joining, we are walking around downtown during the latter part of rush hour. We started an hour ago, walking through the financial district, made our way through the South Core, and now on Spadina Avenue, heading north. Still busy, but I think the height of the rush hour has passed though. Hello, Darlene. How you doing? And this used to be an LCBO, or a liquor store, as we call it LCBO, Liquor Control Board of Ontario, but it's closed and a new tower is going to go on that site.
Really?
Hey, Stephen. Have Megan watch the Sponge episode. Yeah, we're going to get to that one for sure, Anna. I think that's a bit later on. I'm not sure exactly what season that was. We're still in season 3 right now. I think so. It's a bit later on. The next episode we're going to watch tonight is The Fix-Up from season 3, where Elaine sets George up with her friend. I thought that was one of the funnier episodes from season 3. Right, heading north on Spadina. You say Spadina, I say Spadina. You say Spadina, I say Spadina. Spadina, Spadina. Are you sponge-worthy? Just looking east. So we're on the west side of downtown now. We started on the east side and made our way over to the west side. Yes, thank you, Stephen. That's right. Hit the thumbs up if you are enjoying. And hit the subscribe button also if you're enjoying and you want to see more. And you can also come and say hi in the chat if you've been lurking. If you want to. No big deal if you prefer to lurk. Cool, I can see the LED lighting on the St. Regis Hotel up there. This Dollarama sucks. I've been in here a few times. I think it's been at least a few years since I've been in there. It's just out of my usual Dollarama zone, I guess you could say. The lines are long. Do they have self-checkouts there? I think last time I went in there, they didn't have self-checkouts. That's how long ago it was. It's Camden Street. No? Well, that definitely doesn't help with the lineups. The one I most often go to is the one at Yonge and Dundas in the basement by Dundas Station, because it's the closest one to my place now, I think. The one on Sherbourne is also close to my place, but that one is Sketch City, so I don't really go to that one. Not that it's dangerous or anything. I just rather go to a non-sketchy one than a sketchy one if I have a choice. Anna B loves MASH. When I was a kid and my parents or my grandparents would watch MASH, the only time I enjoyed it was when Radar was in a scene. Radar or Klinger, that was the only time I enjoyed it. Because otherwise it always seemed too serious to me. And when I was a kid, I just wanted everything to be funny all the time. And MASH's humor just went over my head when I was a little kid, so Klinger and Radar were the only ones that actually made me laugh as a kid. Hey, MC Chan, $10 super chat. Hey Ken, thanks for the live stream, enjoying it. Well, you're very welcome, MC Chan, and wow, thank you for the generous support. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm enjoying walking around today quite a bit. We are on Richmond Street. So we still have lots of traffic here. These are one of the two streets that cut through the downtown like traffic funnels. Adelaide and Richmond going in opposite directions of one another. And there's also a bike path on the other side of the street. I know, right, Anna? Back then, that was outrageous. Did I ever watch Taxi? Yeah, I love Taxi. A couple years ago, I rewatched the entire show because it was airing on CHCH, which is a Hamilton station that you get here in Toronto. And they play old TV shows all afternoon on CHCH. So they played Taxi, and I caught it right from the beginning. And that show still holds up. That's an awesome show. And the theme song is probably one of the best sitcom theme songs of all time. And it's on Pluto TV. So anyone who wants to watch Taxi on a constant 24-hour loop, any fans of that show, check out Pluto TV. It's on there. So I have been watching it on Pluto TV recently also. These townhouses will be torn. Past here, I'm not sure what's going on with these, Susie. Let's check. Maybe it's under renovation. I don't see any redevelopment sign. It's okay. Yeah, it's fine. So maybe these are just being renovated. Yeah, it's temporarily fenced, according to the sign. There's not too many of those old townhouses left in this neighborhood that haven't been part of a redevelopment or completely torn down. Most of them do get incorporated into the new developments though, which is good. Taxi Driver, yeah, that movie is messed up. Your cousin is Cliff, John? That's pretty crazy. Is it like a first cousin or more of a distant cousin? Do you actually like talk to Cliff and go, hey, how you doing, cousin? How's life? John Ratzenberger, right? That's his real name. Sometimes I do a Cliff impression when I'm streaming. Yeah, it's a little known fact that I can sometimes do a Cliff impression. It's not a great Cliff impression, so, you know, it is what it is. He was your aunt's brother. Well, that's pretty cool. That is very cool. Yeah, Danny DeVito's character in Taxi is like probably the best thing about the show. It was completely over the top in a good way. Here's some more old townhouses. These ones don't look like they have any impending redevelopment. These like go back to the 19th century, right? So this neighborhood used to be full of this sort of stuff. Hey, alright, sister. Hey, have a good rest of your day out in Vancouver. I went to visit my sister in Vancouver last November and did a bunch of videos in the live stream while I was there. So if you're interested in seeing Vancouver through my eyes, and Megan also was with me, check out some of the videos. I think I have a playlist for live streams outside of Toronto and Vancouver videos. Here's the Scotiabank Theatre. This is going to be torn down, believe it or not. This massive theater complex is going to be demolished. There's like, I think, 20 some screens in there, including a big IMAX theater. We're going to build a couple of new residential towers on that site, and a new theater, but a much smaller theater complex is going to be built as part of the new development. So we're going to lose a lot of screens, and probably are going to lose the IMAX as well, which is a bummer. Mark S., you saw my dingus videos? Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how many. I think it's over 20 screens. There's still the big Cineplex at Yonge and Dundas. That one also has a ton of screens, but that's pretty far away from here, right? You'd think this neighborhood here in the entertainment district would still try to maintain something like this. It's not even that old. There were rumors that the Well development that I was talking about earlier would have some new theaters there, but I don't think that's the case. There's been no confirmation of any new theaters at the Well. Yeah, if I find out more details about the redevelopment there, I'll definitely pass it along in a future stream or video in terms of what's going to happen regarding the theaters, if there's going to be a new IMAX on site or not. I just don't really know right now. Toronto is home to one of the very first IMAX theaters in the world, actually. It is a Canadian invention. The one at Ontario Place in the Cinesphere was, I think, the first one. Hey, Ali BHG. All right, how you doing? Do I remember Nardwar? Of course. Of course. Every once in a while I check out his YouTube channel. He has some hilarious old interviews on there. Doot-doot-doot-doo. Gordon, I don't know, I guess it's the current uniform of the time. When I was in Vancouver with Megan, she also noticed a common style of dress there. She called it the Vancouver uniform, which was different than the Toronto uniform. Vancouver is a more outdoorsy kind of aesthetic, I guess. And it's reflected in the clothing styles there. Toronto has more of like of an eastern feel to it, obviously, since it is in eastern Canada. Is that right, Clayton? That is pretty awesome. That's an awesome tidbit of information. Is it raining? No. It's not doing much of anything right now. Maybe an occasional tiny little flake of snow. But even then, I don't notice anything right now at all, actually. Oh, interesting. Long live Nardwar. Nardwar. He has his own theme song in his YouTube videos. Nardwar has his own theme song. Should I get my own theme song? I don't think I'm worthy of my own theme song. This is heading back into the financial district. So we already did the financial district, and it's probably not as hectic with rush hour activity anymore. So let's head north here. Here's Queen Street, 501 Queen. It's going all the way to the end of the line, the Neville Park Loop in the beaches. And here's Queen Street West. It's looking quite busy along Queen West tonight. City TV everywhere. I don't think they use that anymore, but oh, they do. It's right there. City TV everywhere. For some reason, I thought they got rid of that. Just wondering if I can get across here. There's no signalized intersection here. Do I have to like go all the way up to the corner? You've been watching a lot of CBC Marketplace. Yeah, that show can be pretty interesting, pretty informative. Yeah, that's true, Michael Wynn. That guy had an iconic voice. There's a show on CBC that I started watching. It's been on for, I think, a couple of years now. It's called Son of a Critch. It's about a young boy who's growing up in Newfoundland in the 1980s. And it sort of reminds me of the Wonder Years, except everyone has Newfoundland accents. And it's the 80s instead of the 60s, obviously. So maybe it's something like the Goldbergs, but in Newfoundland. And it's actually not too bad.
And then he's like, what?
Hey, have a good night, Darlene Labadie. Glad you could catch the stream. And it's narrated, so that's why it gives me that Wonder Years sort of vibe to it. I hear people going, woo! What are they wooing about? It's the Woo Girls. Remember that from How I Met Your Mother? The Woo Girls. There's the Rex. Get some jazz and blues in there. And David Clippard, I didn't catch that. Is that a video that's available to watch on YouTube or something? I might be interested in watching that. Hey, what's this, a bootleg of my record? Hey, that's not cool. Only authentic Neil Young recordings are permitted. That's my attempt at a Neil Young voice. I don't know. YouTube, cool. Hey, LRM Guitars, how you doing? We're just walking along a side street. I think this is St. Patrick Street. I didn't really pay attention too much. I think it's St. Patrick Street. Why are there so many lens flares? I guess it's just one of the lovely byproducts of using a smartphone when you live stream. In the evening, once the street lights come on. Battery power 15%. All right. Plugged this in earlier. I was just having so much fun. See if I managed to plug it in soon enough to keep my phone alive. If I see the battery power dropping down into the single digits, that might be a sign that my phone is going to die. Yeah, it's a bit windy here. About 10%. 9%. I don't know. I might have waited too long to plug it in. In the cold, sometimes the power bank has a hard time recharging the phone if you plug it in too close to the end of its battery life. So in case it does die, I'll just say a quick thanks to everyone for joining me on this fun stream around downtown during rush hour. And of course, thanks to the mods for being the awesome mod squad, and thanks to everyone who supported the channel with all the generous super chats, super stickers. Very, very much appreciated. And I'll be premiering a video tomorrow night on my channel. And I'll be streaming again within a few days, of course. But let's see Let's see if I stay alive here. This might not be the end yet. It might just die randomly. So if that happens, no worries, I'm fine. My phone just could not stay alive. I'm going to keep on going, and we'll hope it stays alive. I'm at 8%. It hasn't dropped in the last minute or so. Still at 8%. Still at 8%. We might be okay. It's usually it would drop every 10 seconds or so. So this is Dundas Street. Okay, still at 8%. If it was any colder out though, it probably would not have been able to keep it going. He once made it home at 17%. Yeah, usually once it goes into the single digits, it's just gonna die. There's not much you can do to keep it alive, but I think I plugged it in just in time. I always have my power bank ready to go at a moment's notice, so it takes me literally just 20 seconds to have it plugged in and on my way again. I don't have to fumble around, wasting precious battery time. Ida, yeah, you're very welcome. Here's University Avenue. And I'm still at 8%. It looks like the phone is going to stay alive. I can continue the stream for a little while longer. I was having too much fun for it to end right now. Even if it is getting colder and windier. Unknown, yeah, it's feeling a bit chilly now. But nothing I can't handle. I don't have a hat on or anything like that. And it's alright. Thank you very much, LRM Guitars. Yes. Hit that like. I'm not sure how many likes we're at now, but let's see if we can get me over 200. That would be sweet. And hit that subscribe too if you haven't already. Help me get to 11,000 subscribers. I'm almost there. Maybe at this rate I'll hit 20,000 by the end of the year. That would be very good. Hey, crikey. Oh, any time is a good time to join the stream. We're heading north on University Avenue. Maybe I'll take us up to College Street. We're at 174. Well, we're getting close. I think we can get it up to 200. Maybe I can get it up to 10,800 subscribers. I'm not sure where I'm at right now. I think I was at 10,700 and something earlier today. Hey Sunjib, a snow video. Well, right on. I'll have to check that out. Hello Elvaro, how you doing? You lived here for a year. Hey, that's awesome. Hope you get to come back for a visit, preferably in the summer. Unless you enjoy the winter, of course. Some people do like winter if they don't experience it where they live. There's the Aura, looking all tall and imposing. Oh, and Lizzo's back. Hey, Lizzo. I think a tiny snowflake just bounced off my nose. Lots of taxis here. We're walking past Hospital Row. So we have Mount Sinai Hospital, Princess Margaret Hospital, Toronto General Hospital, the Hospital for Sick Children. Mark S. Megan's good. Yeah, she's very good. She's going out tonight with a friend of hers to have some dinner in Guelph. She's in Guelph. And then later tonight I'll be watching a Seinfeld episode with her on FaceTime. So we're making our way through Seinfeld together. And she'll be coming to Toronto this weekend. So maybe we'll do a stream together. Where am I heading to, Gertish? I don't really know. All I know is I'm going to try to end the stream near a Dollarama. That's all I know. So I know there's a Dollarama at College Park. There's one at Yonge and Dundas. And there's a couple more further north up Yonge. But I don't know if I want to go north up Yonge. So it'll probably be at one of those two Dollaramas. I went to Loblaws earlier today to buy some more of the Delicio veggie pizzas because I love those, and pretty soon they're not going to be available in Canada anymore. So a while ago I went and bought a whole stack of them, but now that's almost gone, so I went to go buy some more and they jacked up the prices. Like it's 2 for $15 now. Or 1 for $10. And not that long ago, you could get 2 for $10. and then they raised it to 2 for $13.50. And even then I was like, well, I guess I can, that's not, you know, too much. I'll still buy them. But now 2 for $15, and I was like, what? Come on now. So I don't know if I didn't get any. I was like, there was another brand, the Dr. Ocker pizza, that was cheaper, and I enjoy those ones as well. So I thought, you know what? Maybe my days of eating these Delicio veggie pizzas are pretty much over. As soon as I finish the last couple in my freezer, that's going to be it. Like $10 for one frozen pizza? Come on, man. I know it's Loblaws and everything, but that's twice as much as I used to be able to get one for. Twice as much. Just like a year ago. Hey, my battery power went up. It's at 9% now. The power bank is doing its job. Oh, this is your old workplace, Gabby. This is an awesome old building. Did you work in the old wing here? Or in the new wing? Just buy ingredients and make one. Yeah, I used to do that a long time ago. I had a girlfriend years ago who convinced me that we should make our own pizzas, and I don't know, they just weren't as good to me. I mean, they were okay, but I always felt a little underwhelmed by our homemade pizzas. We just didn't have the right kind of oven or anything like that. I don't know. Oh, you worked in the Mars portion. Okay, that's cool, Gabby. Do I watch TV? Yeah, I still watch TV. I mean, a little bit. There are a few shows that I still try and catch that are on network TV, but not that many. I still pay for cable, and I keep thinking, why should I do this anymore? It's just convenient. I just have basic cable, but I like the restart feature. I have Fibe TV, so you have that cool restart feature, which is neat. And of course I have a DVR for recording shows and things like that. It's just convenient. And I have an antenna also, so I can get all the local stations over the air for free. Plus a lot of the US stations come in over the air too when the conditions are right. I get all the Buffalo channels over the air free also. But if the weather is not good, then some of them don't come in, right? So with cable, at least I know that those channels are always there. So we are on College Street, and we're heading east. Yeah, that's true, right, Gabby? Yeah. You're very knowledgeable about Toronto history. I think I've learned more than a few things from you, actually. And then I mention them in videos like I knew it all along. That's what we do in the walk tubing world. Or you see walk tubers mentioning things with all sorts of information and whatnot, like they have it all memorized, when they're really just reading it off of their phone in their hand as they're recording a video on the Wikipedia page or something. I think it's starting to snow very lightly. Yeah, that's true, Vivian. I might get out and record a bad weather video if it's worth it. If it's like a weather event that is newsworthy, then I'll probably get out and record it. Like some sort of extreme freezing rain or something like that. If everything is covered with ice, that would be kind of a neat video. But we'll see. Only me and Johnny and Action Kid and all the other walk tubers. I'm sure Lizzo would venture out into the crappy weather also and probably live stream it. And don't forget Henry. He's on quite the live streaming tear lately. Also known as Toronto Tech and Transit. And we appreciate it very much, Vivian. There's Franz across the street. Megan and I were talking about going there because she's never been before. And here's College Park. What is this? Markets at 777? I guess that's their new branding for this end of the College Park complex here. There's a farm boy in there. This is 777 Bay Street. That's the name of that building. Oh, there might be a film shoot or something going on here. Usually when they have these pylons set up like this, there's going to be some filming going on. There's a look up that strally that I did a video of recently. That's the word I made up where you combine street and alley, because some of these things, it's hard to tell whether it's supposed to be a street or an alley. That's right, you heard it here first. The new term in urbanism, strally. Did I ever watch Da Vinci's Inquest? Not really. I know about it, and I remember seeing it on. I never watched it.
I need to buy.
It's all mine. Yeah, I don't think it'll catch on the way Strodes did, right? That's like a common term now. Someone just made that one up too. I think Not Just Bikes popularized Strodes, but he didn't come up with the term. Somebody else came up with the term. But Not Just Bikes made it a commonplace expression. There's a look up Young Street. So there is a Dollarama right inside College Park, but I think I'll probably take us down to the one at Yonge and Dundas. Why not? What are you honking at? I'm not standing in the middle of the street, by the way. This thing is here. Big construction barrier here, so I'm safe to stand here. It just looks like I'm standing in the middle of the street, which is kind of neat. Cyclist got honked at, shaking his head. How dare you honk at me? It's a motorcycle. Not as noisy as some of them, thankfully. I think this place is fairly new. These signs look new to me, at least. This one also, I think it's been here for a little while now, but Definitely was not there a couple of years ago, or a year ago even. And I think I noticed further down Yonge a Dave's Hot Chicken is opening. Not that I'll be eating there, but I bet you Mr. Strides will probably check it out. We'll see how it compares to Popeyes. Unless he's already tried it. I don't know. Is that a common chain? Or is that something new to Toronto? Yeah, I probably won't be taking the live stream into a bar. Especially not a adult gentleman's club. And there's some snowflakes coming down now. Very light snow. It's not even flurries, really. Just, well, maybe it's barely flurries. I'm not going to walk under this stupid scaffolding here. Hey, Davey Bukaj, I'm still live. Yes, 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 yes. And here's something new. A crane has been erected here at the site of Concord Sky. Finally, we're seeing signs that this building is actually going to start rising out of the ground here. It's been a big hole in the ground for the last couple of years without much of anything going on. So that building is actually going to happen. It's going to be an 85-story condo tower. And I think a second crane is also going to be erected over here, probably within the next week or so. We'll see. Because the original developer of that building went bankrupt. And they had to wait until another developer took over. And it took a long time for that to get settled. And then another long time for the new developer to start getting things underway again. K1 SN3TTT, how you doing? Looks ugly even in the picture. Yeah, the design could be better. There was a previous design that looked a lot nicer. And then a different developer, as I mentioned, took over. And the height of it got shortened. It was originally proposed to be taller. So it got shortened a bit. And the design was altered to be less nice than it was before. And Concord is going to be building the tower, which is a developer that has a not good reputation for the quality of its buildings. Anyway, enough of yammering on about skyscrapers. I know I do tend to get carried away sometimes with my skyscraper talk. Hey, it's the Zanzibar. Let's talk about strip clubs. Congy Queen, yeah. That was right back there. The Congy Queen, that's where Lizzo, hey, what's up? That's where Lizzo and Action Kid had dinner together one time at the Congy Queen. And Lizzo live streamed. Whoops, whoa. I just yanked on my power cord. Did you like that segue there, Jenny? Enough about skyscrapers. Let's talk about this. All right, so we're south on Yonge. Here's Jollibee. Jollibee is very busy. There's lots of interesting things in here. That's a pretty realistic Princess Leia there. A little. Almost too realistic. Got Darth Vader.
So you're taking the...
Oh, I didn't even notice.
My precious.
Jeez, they better watch out. Someone might smash this window and steal that Princess Leia. Someone will be like, I think I want to take Princess Leia home. Bam! Smash! Let's see if we can get past the Muzak here. Hey, Mike Landry, $5 for more root beer. Hey, thank you very much, Mike. More root beer is definitely in my future. Good to have you, Mike. Glad you could catch the stream while it's still in progress. Thanks for your support. Inspired wants to buy Princess Leia. Yonge and Dundas. What's the music situation here tonight? I hear the preacher. I don't hear any music. At least the preacher won't get me a copyright claim, even if it is annoying.
The things that I was doing that God hated, everything that I was doing, the way that I was living my life. It was so wicked. And the biggest problem is that I didn't want to change. I didn't want to change the sinful lifestyle that I lived. And that's the biggest issue. That's the biggest issue out of all the people. They don't want to give up sin. That's why people don't come to Jesus. That's why people don't come to God. It's because they love their sin. They love their sinful lifestyle. They love their selfish lifestyle. You might not even be living in all sorts of...
I like being wicked. It's cool to be wicked.
You may not be living those things. You may be supposedly a moral man, a man of integrity, or a woman that does good. But you're living for yourself and not for God, and that's sin. Living for yourself and living not for God is still sin. Sin is...
Yonge and Dundas is wicked, man. It's wicked.
God created you to honor Him, to glorify Him. And when you live for yourself, when you live for just you and your family and your needs and your wants, you live in selfishness, you live in sin. You'll see many people are so deceived. You think that murder or adultery or stealing, or hatred makes them bad people. But the Bible says we are bad if we don't love God. The Bible says we are bad people if we don't trust God.
Hey, Noble Costs. Hey, you made it before the stream ended. Awesome.
Hatred in our heart towards our brother is the same sin.
That's
as
jaywalk.
murder. It's the same sin as murder in God's sight.
Jaywalking is perfectly legal if you're not impeding the flow of traffic.
If you lust in a woman after watching pornography when you're lusting, you've already committed adultery in your heart. How many adulterers and murderers do we have here already? Haven't done that?
How many adulterers and murderers do we have here at Yonge and Dundas? Holy moly. Adulterers, okay. I'm sure there's quite a few. How many murderers are here at Yonge and Dundas right now? Jeez. Is he even a real preacher? That's a good question. 10 more likes to 200. Hey, thanks Anna V. Hey everyone, hit that like button. Get me to 200 before the stream is over. That would be awesome. And hit the subscribe button too. I'm not sure where the sub count is at right now, but every subscriber counts and every subscriber helps the channel, as does hitting the like button. Hitting all the buttons helps, basically. I'm a big fan of people hitting buttons. 200 now. Wow, that was so fast. Thank you very much, LRM Guitars, for letting me know. $205. Wow, we blew right past that. Amazing. I wonder if the sub count has taken a similar spike. Well, it looks like someone is recording themselves. They're taking photos, perhaps, of themselves. 10.7, John O'Meara. We're so close, we're getting close to 10.8. That would be awesome if I hit 10.8. And then maybe in a month or so, or less even, I could hit 11K. The Dollarama is right over here. You can see the sign over there. Dollaram. Ah. Dollaram. Ah. Well, I suppose I will end today's awesome stream here at Yonge and Dundas before I head inside. The Dollarama. So thank you all once again. I know I said this earlier when I thought the phone was going to die, but maybe some new people have joined who would like to hear me do my closing remarks. So this was an awesome stream. Thanks for everyone, or to everyone, for being fantastic in the chat today. And thanks to the mods, of course, once again, for being awesome at what they do. Thanks to everyone who supported the channel with your super chats, super stickers, or PayPal donations. Very, very, very much appreciated. And stay tuned for my premiere tomorrow night on my channel. And in a few days' time, I'll be doing another stream, so I hope you can catch that one. Whoa, it's a bit it's a bit windy still. The hair is not dealing well right with the wind today. So alright, have a great evening everyone, and I hope to see you all soon again. So until then, I will continue. Alright, bye preacher man. You're annoying everyone, just so you know. Bye all. Oh, he finally shut up. Just as I'm ending the stream, of course. All right.